Okay, today we are back with another Death Note reaction video. And Jordan, we are on episode number 11.
Yes, sir.
And things have officially gotten crazy.
Jared, it's starting to get really good, brother.
Yeah, we have just been introduced to Hideki Ryuga.
Jared, this man's crazy, but I love it. Both of them are crazy, childish geniuses, and I love every single second of it.
It's truly like a test, one of the craziest tests of the mind, right? How composed one can remain in the face of such angst.
Yeah. I was impressed by Light in the last few episodes. He was put under the most pressure I think he's been, well, obviously the most pressure that he's been up to this point.
Probably in his entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a single split second, everything changed for him.
Yeah.
And he had to, like you said, compose himself and calculate a response so as not to cause suspicion. And then we saw the game of psychological tennis that they played. I mean, Jared, I can't even imagine what's in store for us. But the people tell us it gets crazier.
Yeah, I am so excited.
So let's jump in, brother.
All right. Before we hit play on episode 11, we have several comments and questions from our wonderful patrons.
Yes.
The first comment comes to us from Makeup Hunter, or Makeup Hunter. And they write, "You said L is a soldier who is risking his life, but Light is risking his life too. P.S. I'm Team Light because it's Ryuk's fault why the Death Note is on Earth."
I mean, that's true. Yeah,
it's true. I don't know if I particularly agree with it, but my Makeup Hunter, you are right.
Yeah.
And then Noke Harding replies to my Makeup Hunter saying, "I'm sure L is what Light could be if he never had the Death Note. So I'd like to assume that maybe L could be the one becoming Kira if he was the one who got the Death Note. They are both a strong strength of justice, higher intellect, and a lot of similarity. The difference is Light was given the power to do something about it when L doesn't. I always ask myself how things would turn up if the Death Note would end up in L's hand instead." That is a very interesting point.
Yeah. That's a different show.
Yeah. Ooh.
What if they did a spinoff where a Death Note did end up in L's hand?
Yeah.
We don't know how this is going to play out, but
yeah.
That would be crazy.
Oh, yeah. All right. And then we have one more quick comment from a Makeup Hunter. They write, "I read somewhere that the colors that appear when they are talking in their inner monologue, the red and blue, has meaning. Red meaning would kill for selfish reasons, and blue would kill for good reasons. What do you think about L killing Kira for the greater good? And do you think this is the same thing Light is doing?" Come on now.
Sit back and jump into episode number 11, everybody. Here we go. Let's go.
Assault.
Assault.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't sound good, brother.
Regarding Naomi Misora's disappearance, shouldn't we open an investigation into this matter?
If we do, it should be coordinated separately from the Kira case. Also, we'll have to use police sketches instead of actual photos.
We're talking about someone who's been missing for 4 months already. Chances are she's probably dead.
It's been
If
4
you're
months?
Right about
4
that,
months.
I find it odd that we haven't found her body yet. If we did, it might provide us with some much-needed physical evidence.
Ryuzaki, something seems to be happening on Sakura TV.
Oh boy.
Tapes.
All of the reporters and staff here are Kira's hostages. Aside from that, we have a professional obligation to share this message with you. I assure you that this is not a hoax, and that Sakura TV is not airing this tape for the purposes of sensationalism.
Kira's hostages?
Right.
What is this?
4 days ago, our program director here at Sakura TV received 4 tapes. After a thorough examination, there can be no doubt that they are from Kira himself.
Look at this guy.
Rating should go up 6.
Demigawa.
70% after this.
The first tape we received contained a prediction regarding the time of death of 2 suspected criminals who'd recently been arrested. And as predicted, at the exact time that Kira had specified, both men died suddenly of heart attacks yesterday.
If what they're saying is true, it's clearly something that only Kira could do.
Kira has instructed us to air the second tape today at exactly 5:59 p.m. And we do intend to comply with his demands. This tape should offer proof of his powers by predicting yet another...
Are you going to the dark side,
What are
Jared?
we about to watch?
Are you going?
If it bleeds, it leads, baby. I'm just kidding.
Are you going to the dark side?
Jordan, all right.
I know.
Be
No, I
completely
love
honest.
this too.
Are you getting excited for what we may see on this tape?
I love every single second.
All right.
Today at exactly 5:59 p.m. And we do intend to comply with his demands. This tape should offer proof of his powers by predicting yet another death. Beyond that, we understand that it contains a message to all the people of the world from Kira.
This has to be another fake, don't you think? I doubt it. I'm pretty sure even Sakura TV wouldn't stoop that low.
And now, the video.
So dramatic.
Oh boy. He's got a logo now?
I am Kira. If this video was being aired on April 18th at exactly 5:59 p.m. as I requested, then the time now is 5:59, 47, 48, 49. Please change the channel to Taiyo TV.
Oh.
Mr. Kazuhiko Hibima will die of a heart attack at exactly 6 o'clock.
Oh.
Change it.
That's why he did 559, Jared.
Oh.
It can't be.
It's live TV, right?
Yeah.
How could he?
Change the channel back.
Why'd he kill him?
And I need you to bring us another TV, Watari. No, make it 2.
Yes.
This is punishment. I will present you with another victim. My next target is NHN TV commentator
Uh-oh.
Mr. Seiji Kumaizumi, who is scheduled to appear in a live broadcast. He too has dared to defy Kira.
Ryuzaki?
Change it to channel 24.
Dead.
Change it back.
Now that you've seen proof of my powers, you should have no trouble believing that I am Kira.
Kira said that he was going to send a message to the people of the world. Stop this broadcast! We can't let him finish.
Get Sakura TV on the line!
It's no good. I'm
Oh.
trying, but none of my contacts at the station have their phones on.
And nobody's picking up at reception either. Damn it!
They're being held hostage.
I'll stop this broadcast myself if that's
Don't
what
do
takes.
it, brother.
Oh, he about to get himself killed.
People of the world, please listen to me. The last thing I want to do is kill the innocent. I hate evil and love justice. I've always thought of the police as allies, not as enemies.
Damn you, Kira.
Oh.
I intend to create a new world.
Oh.
A perfect world that is free from evil. If you agree to join me in my mission, I know we can make it happen.
Oh
And as long as
my.
no one tries to catch me, I promise that the innocent will not die.
Come on!
Even if you don't agree with me, all I ask is that you not publicize your views in the media. If you can do that, you will be spared.
That's censorship.
All you have to do now is be patient. I will create a better world that we can all enjoy.
Oh no.
Say goodbye to the world as you know it.
Oh.
Jared.
Ruled by benevolence, inhabited with kind-hearted, honest people.
Oh my goodness.
A world where the police and I
Uh-oh.
They cut it?
They pulled the plug?
Oh, he turned the TV off, Jared.
Oh, okay.
Darling, this
She
can't be
did.
good for your health. Please, you have to rest.
Turn it back on.
Sachiko. Still in charge of the Kira task force.
Turn it back on. He's gonna die.
Damn, it's locked!
This is the media station?
The police! Open up! Oh, you idiots!
Jared, he's gonna kill him.
He's having a heart attack, Jordan. He's having a heart attack. How? Oh. Oh, he didn't press the
even get
button.
to press it.
Hello? Damn, I'm still not getting through.
They're gonna show him on TV. Look.
As you can see, someone has collapsed just outside the door. Again, we're coming to you live from the Sakura TV.
Jared, he was a part of the freaking investigative team, brother.
Yeah.
This what?
How did that happen?
Yeah, that's a good question.
How'd that happen?
Kira did say something about if anybody tries to interfere,
okay,
he will have to kill more innocent people.
Okay, how's Kira got his name?
Does
maybe this? Oh, obviously there's a camera.
Yeah.
Right. He's watching this, seeing people's faces.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a police officer that he knows or has a history with, right? A friend of his father's. He's got it in the file somewhere.
Right. I mean, well, listen. Did he know the identities of everybody on that task force before they changed their badges and went by pseudonames or whatever?
That's a good question.
Yeah, because when you say he's able to see them coming up,
yeah,
right? He spent some time outside the door.
Yeah.
Took out his gun. Does that give Kira enough time to write his name in the book? Huh.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
Okay.
Ukita.
Kira did this. Mr. Aizawa. Where are you going?
Where do you think? I've got to go there.
No.
You can't. Please think about this rationally.
What, you want me to just sit here and watch TV?
If this truly is the work of Kira, you'll just meet the same fate if you go there.
You told us that Kira couldn't kill without a name. So how could this happen?
There you go.
The aliases and fake police IDs were worthless. What are we gonna do, Al? You don't think Kira has all our names already, do you?
Oh.
That's a definite possibility.
Right.
However, if that's the case, you'd think it would be easier for him to kill off the entire task force before making a move.
Right.
Initially, I deduced that Kira needed both a name and a face to kill. But from what we've just seen, I'd say it's not entirely impossible that Kira can kill with only a face.
Did he take the eyes?
All I know for sure is that Kira is either in that TV station or he's somewhere close by, in a place where he can watch everyone who enters the building. Perhaps he's in an...
If Kira is in the area, then isn't that why we should get down there?
For all we know, he could have just placed surveillance cameras in the area. If we rush down there unprepared, all of us will be killed.
Wasn't it you who said we'd have to risk our lives to catch Kira?
I meant what I said, but risking my life to catch Kira and doing something that I know will cost me my life are two entirely different things.
Oh yeah?
Preach.
Please control yourself. We've lost Ukita. I understand you want to go there, but if something was to happen to you as well.
I now await a response from the police. They must decide whether or not they'll help me create a better world for all of us. Please announce your decision on the 6 o'clock news in 4 days. I prepared 2 videos. One to be aired if the answer is yes, and another if the answer is no.
From the police? Wait, what?
Control yourself. We've lost Ukita. I understand you want to go there, but if something was to happen to you as well.
I now await a response from the police. They must decide whether or not they'll help me create a...
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Please announce your decision on the 6 o'clock news in 4 days. I prepared 2 videos. One to be aired if the answer is yes, and another if the answer is no.
Unbelievable.
Oh, he left. Oh.
He's not going to kill his dad. He's not going to kill his dad.
Oh, he drove right through it. Ain't no way he's going to kill his dad, Jordan.
Nope.
What the hell's going on? Hey, step out of the vehicle! Akira video. Show me which studio they're broadcasting it from.
A vehicle has just driven through.
Oh. Cameras didn't catch his face.
Yeah.
Well, that's one way to get into a building without being seen by Akira.
He knows who.
This is the police. Stop this broadcast immediately. Who are you? Hand those tapes over to me. Do you understand? Hold on, officer. It's not that simple. My hands are tied here. If we stop this broadcast, he'll kill all of us.
Yeah.
Shut up. killed right here and now if you don't give those tapes to me.
Oh, snap.
Come on, what the hell do you think you're doing? This is crazy.
They're all gonna die, Jordan. Chief Yagami is gonna get them killed. All right, let's read this real quick.
This is crazy.
Chief Yagami's got some more guts than I thought he had.
All right, it says the instrument to write with can be anything. For example, cosmetics, blood, etc. As long as it can write directly onto the note and remains as legible letters. Ooh, I did not know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can write with your own blood? All right, so it says, even the original owners of the Death Note, gods of death, do not know much about the note.
There you go.
Interesting. In last episode, or episode 9, one of them, it said something like, gods of death don't know that they can be killed? What did it say? I forget exactly. They don't know much about how they can be killed, but they can. Right? You can't stab a god of death in the heart. They're not going to die. I think that's what it said. I don't know. All right, Jared, at this point, what are your thoughts, brother?
I mean, one, I don't think right at this moment Kira has it in him to kill his father. Right?
Does he know that that's his father over in the station?
No, I don't think he saw him.
Right.
But like, if he did find out, I don't think at this very moment he would do anything to his father. So his father has power. Right?
Yeah.
Even more power, in my opinion, than L. Right? And then also, I mean, this is a tricky situation, Jordan. Chief Yagami, he might end up getting all these media people killed by forcing them to stop the broadcast.
Yeah. Oh.
What you think?
I think that Kira's trying to split the society in half. Right? Like, this marks a changing point in society where people are going to start talking and make their own decisions.
Yeah.
And some people even be forced to make a decision.
Yes.
Like the police.
Yeah.
Or else they're going to have to suffer the consequences. He's splitting society in half and changing the way society operates on a daily basis.
Yeah.
That's power.
Has he officially crossed the line? Because he just killed media people.
Yeah.
Right? Who were doing live television broadcasts. These were not criminals.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, they did not commit any crimes. Right? This is the definition of censorship, right? I don't know. For me, this has just crossed into a new territory.
Yeah, man.
He's attacking the media.
He's attacking the media. He's attacking innocent civilians.
Yeah.
And he even said it himself. He said, I don't want to kill innocent civilians, but I will.
Just keep your mouth shut.
All right, let's continue, brother.
Woo!
This is happening because you chose to make Kira a celebrity. You're getting exactly what you deserve. I want every single copy you have, and don't make me ask you again. I got it. I'll give them to you. No problem. Just please stop waving that gun around. You're acting like a madman.
We're still
Uh-oh.
outside Sakura TV.
Don't get out the car.
Police car has just arrived.
So we're not alone. There are still other officers out there who are willing to stand up to Kira. Mr. Aizawa, you know Deputy Director Kitamuro's cell phone number, right?
Aizawa, I told you not to call me on this phone.
This is L. There's something I need you to do for me. There may be police officers who will see this broadcast and feel moved to take action in the name of justice. If we don't take control of this situation quickly, there will be a disaster.
Oh, gosh.
Technically, we're not supposed to be involved in this case.
There
Oh,
you go.
he's seen him drop.
Yep.
Drop dead.
Have just collapsed on the sidewalk. I think we may be in danger. We're moving away from the scene.
Wait a minute, Jared. But that is... How's he doing that?
Exactly.
How's he doing that?
Exactly. Did he take the eyes? Did he take the eyes, or is there some other power that we don't know about?
Yeah, I feel like there's something else we don't know about.
Yeah.
He was adamant he wasn't going to take the eyes, Jared.
Yeah. I don't know, Joe.
I see your point now. Tell me what I should do. Detective Superintendent Yagami.
Call him back immediately and give me the phone.
I need to speak with Ryuzaki.
Yes, it's me, Mr. Yagami.
He doesn't know.
So you're the one
Oh,
who
he
did the
does.
police van.
That's right. I couldn't just sit and watch. I've confiscated all of the tapes. I'm bringing them to you.
But what about your condition? Are you all right?
I'm feeling just fine. To be honest with you, I don't think I've ever felt more alive. So what do you think I should do now? I'd say going out the front would be too dangerous. But I could always use the police van again.
Not for him, though.
Hold the line for a second.
Yeah.
Deputy Director Kitamura.
Oh!
It was Chief Yagami who just drove into the building.
Are your preparations complete?
It's done, as you requested.
Mr. Yagami.
In exactly 5 minutes, I want you to come out the front entrance.
You want me to exit through the front entrance?
Bearing your face. There we go, Jordan. Look, he's gonna walk straight out. This is a test.
From L
This is a test
to see if he dies, right?
to see if he dies.
And he's not going to.
Because Light would not kill his father.
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Make sure there are no gaps.
Oh.
Reveal your faces.
Do not show your faces.
Kira is not in the building. He is outside.
Who's that,
Who
though?
is that?
Is he going to cover his face? He's not covering his face, Jared.
Thank you.
He doesn't need to.
I'll drive.
He doesn't know that, though, right?
I understand.
What made him not cover his face?
Listen up. There is a very good chance that Kira is still in the vicinity of the station. As you move out, proceed with caution. You are not to remove your helmets. There you have it. The police refuse to cooperate with Kira.
What was that?
As you move out, proceed.
Binoculars.
You are not to remove your helmets.
What's this room, Jared?
Oh. Is that where Kira was, Jordan?
I mean, there's binoculars on the table.
But if there's cameras and live, recording, why would he need to sit here and watch? However, look, in this little encounter here, the man who opened the door was showing his face,
Yeah.
right? And he didn't die. So maybe Kira had left. I don't know what that was about, right?
Yeah.
Kira's not going to kill his father, I don't think, right now. But what about that guy who opened the door?
Yeah. Who was that?
Yeah.
There you have it. The police refuse to cooperate with Kira. Instead, they are preparing to fight. And, as much as I fear for my own life in saying so, this is right.
Oh, boy.
And
Dead.
must be done. Kira has become a threat to our very constitution. And as citizens, we must fight back. I am NHN's golden news anchor, Koki Takeover.
You dummy.
Welcome back, Chief.
Maybe his heart attack was real.
Yeah.
I apologize for taking matters into my own hands. I have to admit I got a little bit carried away. Here, these are all of the tapes in an envelope. Everything Kira sent to the station is in here.
I can't thank you enough.
I think I'd better rest for a minute.
Mr. Yagami, this won't go to waste. The postmark is from Osaka. But Kira can control his victims before they die, so he could have delivered it from Osaka without going there himself. Mr. Aizawa, can you please take this to the crime lab right away?
I still have a couple of friends down there. I'll make sure they go over every inch of this.
That's good, please do so. While you're doing that, I'm going to watch these tapes to see if they can tell us anything.
Well, what do you make of these?
They were definitely interesting. If the police had said yes and agreed to cooperate with Kira, tape number 3 was supposed to be aired.
Yeah,
Tape
what's
4
on
if the answer was no. Tape 3 covers the terms of cooperation. Put simply, he's requesting that we broadcast the names of war criminals.
Oh,
He
man.
seems particularly interested in those who have assaulted others or those who have somehow hurt or taken advantage of the weak and defenseless. Of course, Kira would play the role of judge in all of this. Furthermore, as proof that the police are willing to cooperate, He wants police officials and L to appear on TV to make a public announcement that we plan to cooperate.
Wow.
It's out of the window now, right?
To reveal our faces.
Ah.
If the police do anything suspicious. In other words, he'll hold our lives as insurance.
Oh my lord.
I see. So what about the content of the fourth video if you
He-
already answered?
Yeah.
The wording was different, but he more or less says the same thing. Mr.
Interesting.
Yagami, it should go without saying that the answer is
Right.
let's have someone take tape number 4 over to Sakura TV and authorize them to broadcast it.
So he's gonna.
I can only say it's a shame that your
Oh.
answer is no. It's clear that the police wish to oppose me. This will not go unpunished. So, I'll start by taking the life of either the Director General of the NPA or the detective known as L, who is currently leading the investigation against me. The Director General or L? Who will pay the price for your refusal to cooperate in the creation of a peaceful world?
Is the public gonna vote?
Look, you think L's scared, Jared? Look at
Yeah,
him.
what?
He ain't scared. He's out of control.
Looks like I've even got God on my side now. Well, I suppose it's actually a god of death. Seems like it. It would appear that another Shinigami has come to the human world, and somehow that Shinigami's death note has fallen into the hands of someone who agrees with Kira.
Oh
And this
my
most likely has the Shinigami
freaking
eyes.
goodness! Oh my freaking goodness!
I'm
Oh,
sorry
my
for
freaking
pausing
goodness.
there.
Oh my freaking!
Jordan, I'm sorry for pausing
Oh my
there.
gosh! That explains everything.
No.
Are you kidding me?
What you're telling me? It wasn't Light all along. Somebody else is out there killing these people.
Who agrees with Light? We asked about that other Shinigami. A death note ended up in another person's hands?
All right, Jordan. All right. Let's watch this scene and then we'll talk. Okay?
Can we go back?
Yes.
Who will pay the price for your refusal to cooperate in the creation of a peaceful world? You have 4 days to decide.
That grin.
Looks like I've even got God on my side now. Well, I suppose it's actually a god of death.
I thought he was talking about Ryuk.
Yeah.
Seems like it. It would appear that another Shinigami has come to the human world, and somehow that Shinigami's death note has fallen into the hands of someone who agrees with Kira.
Oh boy.
This person most likely has the Shinigami eyes.
Oh.
You have to have him.
Very deadly.
And that's what you said.
Yes.
Power to kill surpasses even mine.
Unreal.
As for certain, if I leave things, I'm pretty sure that L will be finished off within the next 4 days. However, I can't forgive this imposter for the way he's tarnishing Kira's image with these senseless killings.
That's true.
If he slips up and gets caught, the death note could be discovered, and that I cannot allow.
Oh, snap.
I can't afford to leave him alone for much longer.
He's gonna kill
Wow.
him. He's more powerful than Light, though, right?
What needs to happen very soon is for me to join the task force. It'll allow me to keep track of L and this fake Kira.
Okay. All right. That makes more sense.
It does.
Right? It wasn't Light or this Kira who crossed over completely. It's somebody out there who just got their hands on a death note and is now killing innocent people.
And who most likely has Shinigami eyes.
Yeah.
You questioned. You were like, wait, did Light take the deal?
Yeah.
How is this possible?
Yeah.
Now I'm questioning, Jared, did Light even make those
The
tapes?
tapes. No.
Right.
I think that was the other person.
Exactly. Light's just
Yeah.
sitting back. He's like,
Yeah.
ha ha ha.
Yeah.
It seems I have a god of death on my side.
Wow.
These things just seem to like just fall in place for Light.
Yeah.
Right? But he doesn't like the fact that it's tarnishing his image because it truly is.
Yeah.
Innocent people are dying.
Yeah, and that's the part where I agree with Light. Right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, he has some moral compass
Right.
about it. Oh Lord, Jordan.
Yeah, the way this first half was going, Jared, I was thinking, wait, how is it difficult to decide between L and Light?
Yeah.
Right? Team L versus Team Light. This is craziness going on. How can you be Team Light? But you're right. He still has a sliver of morality
Yeah.
and, dare I say, goodwill
Yeah.
in his human body.
Jordan, let me just say one more thing. So now, that last scene of Chief Yagami walking out of the media station is completely different, right? Are you telling me that Chief Yagami came this close to death? And the reason that they switched over to the binoculars on the table with nobody sitting in the chair is to show us that?
Oh, yes.
Right? What would Light have done if this other Kira had killed his father?
Whoa!
Because that was possible, right? If somebody was still in that seat, I presume that they showed us that for a reason.
Yeah.
If somebody was still in that seat and saw Chief Yagami and killed Chief Yagami, the game would have changed.
The game would have changed. That's a fantastic point, Jared, because over the course of multiple episodes, we've heard Light repeat the fact that if anybody kills his father, he would make sure that Light's death, or I'm sorry, Kira's death, is imminent. He would kill Kira.
Yeah. Oh,
right. He said that to his father.
That's like foreshadowing.
Right. What if it actually happens? What if this other Kira actually does end up killing Light's father?
So now what we're gonna get are multiple Kiras fighting against each other, right? Thinking that what they're doing is the best.
Oh my goodness.
Is morally right. Basically the world we live in today. With the leaders of all these nations thinking what they're doing for their people is the best and fighting wars amongst each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Can we both acknowledge at this point that that other Kira seems to be more evil we haven't met him yet, but more evil than Light is.
Yeah, I mean, we have no idea who this person is. Like, it could be somebody working off of a completely different moral compass, obviously, but like just trying to have fun. Like, wait, let me test it out right here. I have no idea.
Just got real.
Let's continue.
Here we go, everybody.
I'm afraid it's as you thought. Several of our member countries have weighed in, and it seems they are in favor of having the real L appear.
I think that's the most appropriate choice given the options. Well, we still have 3 days before it happens. Maybe we can find some countermeasure. After all this, it would really annoy me. If I'm killed by the first person...
Ryuzaki, what do you mean by that?
He knows.
After all this, it would really annoy me.
If I'm killed by the first person to jump on the hero bandwagon...
How's he know?
Ryuzaki, what do you mean by that?
That there's a strong possibility that this Kira's a fake. No, we should think of him more as a second Kira.
Yeah.
A second Kira?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Because based on everything that he's learned about Kira, this isn't Kira.
I looked at the victims he used for his predictions on tape number 1. Their purpose was to prove to Sakura TV staff that he is Kira. Both their names were only reported in tabloids and daytime talk shows, so they weren't exactly hardened criminals. The real Kira has no need to prove himself using such insignificant criminals, but from the perspective of the second Kira, he'd want to make absolutely certain that he didn't predict the death of the criminal could be killed by the real Kira first. But from the perspective of the second Kira, he'd want to make absolutely certain that he didn't predict the death of the criminal could be killed by the real Kira first.
Ryuzaki, if you had to put a number on it, what's the probability of a second Kira?
This time I'd say it's more than 50%.
Wow.
I really don't like the way he operates. It's not like Kira.
Yeah.
Like him?
In the past, he has traditionally avoided killing innocent people, with the exception of those who were trying to catch him. Anyway, if we can capture one Kira, I think that will provide us with a lot of insight into how we can find the other one. Mr. Yagami, I'd like your permission to ask your son to cooperate with us on this investigation.
Oh, okay.
If you want my son to join the task force...
I'm sorry to pause.
Yeah.
But now this is the perfect time for Light to join the task force so they can hunt down the other Kira.
Yeah.
And it's a way to like invite Light in.
Yeah.
Although Light knows that there are multiple.
It seems like choosing the better of two terrible options. Right? Like now that they have seen what this second Kira is doing, now they'd prefer to have the first Kira.
Yeah. Can we go back? I'm sorry to go back. There was one part I was a little confused about.
I looked at the victims he used for his predictions on tape number 1. Their purpose was to prove to Sakura TV's staff that he is Kira. Both their names were only reported in tabloids and daytime talk shows, so they weren't exactly hardened criminals.
Okay.
The real Kira has no need to prove himself using such insignificant criminals, but from the perspective of the second Kira, he'd want to make absolutely certain that he didn't predict the death of the criminal could be killed by the real Kira first.
That part I was a little confused about. He wanted to make absolutely certain that he didn't predict the death of a criminal that could be killed by.
He'd want to make absolutely certain that he didn't
predict the death of a criminal
could be killed by the real Kira.
Who could be killed by the real Kira first.
So maybe to distinguish himself or herself.
Oh, okay,
the
I
second
see.
Kira is out here killing the media people instead of criminals that could be linked to the first Kira.
Right, or that the first Kira would kill.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
I think so.
First.
Yeah, because it said he was only killing criminals.
From the perspective of the second Kira, he'd want to make absolutely certain that he didn't predict the death of the criminal could be killed by the real Kira
Okay,
first.
all right.
Ryuzaki, if you had to put a number on it, what's the probability of a second Kira?
This time I'd say it's more than 70%. I really don't like the way he operates. It's not like Kira.
Not like him?
In the past, he has traditionally avoided killing innocent people, with the exception of those who are trying to catch him. Anyway, if we can capture one Kira, I think that will provide us with a lot of insight into how we can find the other one. Mr. Yagami, I'd like your permission to ask your son to cooperate with us on this investigation.
If you want my son to join the task force, does this mean you no longer suspect him?
Well, I can't say that he's been completely clear, but his deductive abilities would be invaluable to us right now.
So that's what it means. If my son wants to cooperate with you, then I have no reason to prevent it.
I appreciate that. However, please don't tell him that we think this latest Kira might be a fake.
Right.
I don't want him to know that yet.
But he already knows.
We're still chasing the same Kira.
Exactly.
Misa, I gave that death note to you, so why not use it for yourself?
I am using it for myself because I believe in what Kira is doing. I want to know what kind of person.
Who is this?
Oh, I don't know.
I want to meet
Hold
him
on.
and talk to him. That's the only reason I sent all those videos to that TV station. I had to find some way to make Kira notice me. And I'd say that probably got his attention, don't you think?
It's a dangerous game you're playing. There's a chance you could be killed. Do you understand?
It's all right. I was kind to those with pure hearts. And if it came down to that, I'm still stronger than he is.
She's got the eyes.
I have the eyes.
She's got the eyes. She got the eyes. She got the eyes. She got the eyes.
What is this, Bonnie and Clyde?
She scares me more than Light does.
Yeah.
She's terrifying. And she sounds so innocent.
Terrifying because she appears to be completely naive and reckless with this newfound power.
She just cut half of her life in half.
Yeah.
She just cut her life in half.
Yeah.
Not half of her life.
I knew what you meant. Jordan, this is not looking good.
This show, man.
Right? Like, I'm predicting that these two are eventually going to connect, work out a deal.
Who,
right?
Light in her?
Light in this woman.
Okay.
And make a dream team.
Make a dream team.
Make a dream team. Because you can't, yes, at the moment, she's more powerful, but Light could easily take the eyes and get on her level.
Yeah. So that's your prediction. You're predicting they're going to join forces.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and predict that L and Light are going to find this Kira. And possibly... Well, I'm not going to say kill this Kira, because this Kira is a powerful force to be reckoned with. I could be wrong.
Do you think L, Light, and the task force will work well together?
I think now that we have this other person in the mix, it gives Light an incentive to show off his deductive skills. Because Light, if there's anybody who can find this other Kira, it's Light. This person seems to admire him, Jared, and wants to meet him.
Yeah.
She said she wanted to get his attention.
Yeah.
Well, she got it.
And I think her name is Misa. So now it's Light, L, and the task force versus Misa.
I mean, we don't know officially yet, but that's what L hopes for, I think.
All right.
Holy moly.
All right, what else could happen?
Right.
I have another prediction.
Please.
That now Kira, or Light, and Misa may use each other's family members as collateral. Right? Because that's what touches the heart the most. Right?
Yeah.
What do I know?
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. If Misa killed any one of Light's family members, that would give him the ultimate reason to just go crazy.
Yeah.
And go on a vengeful search for her.
Yeah.
Things took a turn for real, for real.
All right, people.
Oh my goodness.
You know what we're about to do. We're about to watch the next episode.
Yeah.
So come join us and see what the hell transpires in episode 12. Let us know your thoughts on what just happened, especially for those of you who are watching this series for the very first time.
Yeah.
Did you predict this? At the beginning of this episode, you had asked, where is the other Shinigami?
Exactly.
By the end of the episode, we found out.
Completely different personalities, too. The Shinigamis and Misa and Light. It's fascinating.
All right, we love you. Do not forget, be kind.
And keep an open mind, everybody.
Peace.